Island.
Gentlemen, the Avalanche, we win in overtime. Game one. What an exciting game. What a dominant
That's
game
it. That was a
for
beautiful
being in
game.
overtime. Beautiful game. We win 3-2. This gentleman right here, this beautiful boy from the Mighty Ducks that we got him from, Mr. Joshua Manson, Rooster, NOT, get the W, 3-2, game one, victory. It's in our hands. Let's talk about it. Let's get it going. Now, Jay, this gentleman right here, Joshua Manson, Rooster, what was your overall thoughts on the full game? How did you think we did, buddy? Didn't we not dominate this game? Michael, welcome, buddy. Sorry to be a Dallas Stars fan. Sorry you're a Stars fan. But welcome to the Avalanche. Welcome to the Avalanche, Michael.
You have just become an Avalanche fan now.
We welcome you.
Yeah.
Jay, what's your thoughts on the full game, buddy?
From the puck drop until the very end.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody did well tonight. And everybody got some good shots on net and great hits. You can tell they were ready for round 2.
Oh, we were ready.
I can agree with that. We had a lot of pressure from the start, and we dominated from first to finish, to be honest. I mean, it was
by far.
It might have looked close with the score, but with our playing, I mean, we proved who was the best tonight. So
yeah, by far, we definitely proved who was the best. Couple things we want to highlight at the very beginning of the game. Darcy Kemper was back in net after that freak eye injury by Johansson, the dirty Johansson from the dirty Nashville Predators.
Yeah, good thing he's gone.
And good thing they're gone. So he was back in net. Kemper was back in. Another gentleman that was back in was Mr. Cogliano. Back in for Logan O'Connor. A little veteran presence. This is why I brought him in. That's why I made the trade. Get him in. Logan O'Connor did nothing wrong. He did great as he was in the game, but we made this trade to get this guy in. Veteran leadership, knows how to kill penalties, as Logan O'Connor does as well. But we made the move to get him. He was doing fine. He scored that goal when he was healthy. So why not get him back in? So good to see him back in the lineup. So first period, early observation. We, Burakovsky kind of ended the game 4 with Nashville on that second line because he was dominating play, getting great shots in that. But we started back with Lehkonen on the second line. Burakovsky stayed on the third line. Even after having that great game, we just went back to the norm. It ended up paying off, which is fine. I got Gerard has a great play coming up the ice. He kind of cuts in the middle and he risks it at Binnington, causing chaos in front. It's followed by a banger off the post by Kadri. And then we get a half breakaway chance by JT Compher. He one hands it there, Orn. Almost scores on that. It was a good save. But this is the first of very many post, Orn. What are we looking at? What are we thinking? We're feeling good. We're coming out strong.
We hit those posts pretty hard tonight. I can tell you that. About five consecutive times. It was unreal. We had so many chances, and I mean, we were right there, and we made it a closer game than it should have been. But you know what? It was. I'm glad we had so many shots on goal. I'm glad we're shooting the puck and actually trying to score goals against this team. And Ryan O'Reilly, why don't you go back home? Because we don't need you.
We can't go home yet because we have another game here in Colorado, but he will go home soon. He might have a yoga studio here in Denver somewhere.
He better.
He still might have a yoga studio here. So after that post, it's not long after that, we talk about Mr. Ryan O'Reilly. Let's bring him. Go ahead and bring him up. McKinnon. We're in our own zone, kind of battling. McKinnon, he tries to get the puck out of the zone, gets blocked out. Blues throw it back in front of the net. It hits Kelmakar. Kelmakar is trying to like juggle it, trying to practically catch it and drop it to a stick so he can move the puck forward. It's just jumbling on him. He doesn't get control of it. Kind of makes an error. Kelmakar making an error. It is possible, and he does it. It hits McCarr. He fumbles it. It drops to O'Reilly, and he, it's a beauty backhand. I mean, the guy knows. He knows how to shoot the puck in close. We've all seen it as Avs fans. We've seen him do it for us. And, he did it tonight. That was a gorgeous backhand. It's 1-0. Jay, it's 1-0 Blues. We come out the stronger team. Are you kind of worried at this point at all? Or do you think it's more of the same? Let's just weather that play. We're the better team. Keep it going.
Yeah, I agree. We're by far the better team. I think it was just very unfortunate and a very bad bounce for the Avalanche. I thought they were gonna bounce back, and I was right. Nice win tonight.
You were so right. It's that Canadian wonder, the wanderlust from Canada.
It was a good shot by Ryan O'Reilly. I mean, I would admit. I mean, you capitalized on our faults, and you got that goal. So
that's how St. Louis was going to score tonight. Was just by us making a mistake.
Yeah,
that's what it seemed like. They weren't creating much at all for themselves, but they're a good team. So you're always on the back foot when they come in. And
they didn't have scoring chances, but every opportunities they had, they scored.
Yeah. I put this in the notes and we'll get to it. It was like that Nashville game. It's like we dominate, and then all of a sudden they come in our own zone and it always looks dangerous just because it's just rare and it's
always scary.
And they say, with goalies, a lot of goalies like to see a lot of pucks to get in the game, to get their consistency, to make their saves. And whenever you're not seeing that, and you're getting these types of shots against, and you just got to be ready for it. You got to be a good team, and we did dominate the entire game. We did deserve the win. The fact that we went overtime was very gracious to the Blues. Give them credit; they hung in there. Jordan Pennington had a good game, and we'll talk about him. But yeah, by far the better team. And then after that goal, we get another post. This is Lehkonen. He's got a beautiful move at the blue line, beats his man, rings it off the post. It's the second post of the night.
By Jay.
I have it. Yeah, by Jay.
That was a quickie tonight.
Okay, Jay. Whoa. Congratulations, Jay.
No, it's okay. I just have to go get my charger.
Okay, go get your charger, Jay. Get prepared.
I'm glad you're ready for tonight, Jay.
He's a professional. That's all we can say about the people in Canada. Nothing but professionals. It's clear by this point that Berube, Craig, the coach of the Blues, he's got to go. He's got O'Reilly on McKinnon's line. He's going to have him on McKinnon all night. And then not long after that, we have a post for the third time. Mr. Mikko Rantanen, who I've called out for this series. I want him to show up. He rings it off the post after a rare O'Reilly turnover in his own zone. Not long after that, Bowen Byram pitches in. He cannot hold it in the O-zone. Blues kind of come in. It looks like an odd man rush. And this is why I have Abe Kubel with a beautiful back check. Cuts that crap out of the water. We kill that. Cut that play off. It stays 1-0 St. Louis. And that is the first period. Running it through. Oren after the first, they scored the goal, but I mean, you were still feeling confident after that, or what were your thoughts?
Yeah, I was definitely still confident. We dominated that first period. I mean, we did have what was it? So first period we were pretty even in goals tonight, but I felt that our pressure was on like a lot stronger. We were more physical. We were more demanding in our shots. We were more skillful in the ways that we tried to get our plays out there. And
You could say that we were gayer toward the puck tonight, weren't we?
yeah, we definitely wanted that puck big time.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, first period pretty even, but we were more physical. We were more wanting that goal as well.
We were so wanting. We
even
were moist.
Even though they got that first goal, we wanted it more. So
yeah, we knew that was kind of an anomaly, didn't we? Did we? So I felt I was like, they can have that because we're gonna come get ours. You know, that was the feeling. Starting the second period, I said right out the gate, Rantanen has a 2-1-1 with Big Val on his right, and he misses the net completely. And then I said, well, scratch that. It looks like Bennington actually got a tiny piece of that puck. And it wasn't long after that we talked about Val being on his right. Well, Big Dick Val Nichushkin,
our favorite.
He comes in, our favorite. Rantanen wins a board battle. He throws it at the net for the rebound. Big Dig Val taps in the rebound. We tie it up 1-1. He's excited about the play. Things are looking good.
I know I touched myself when he scored that goal.
Well, didn't we all? Didn't all the Avalanche fans? Didn't all Avalanche faithful touch themselves after this win? And we got, eggplants all around for everyone. Eggplants in Jay's face. Look at Jay's face. It's just full of eggplants.
Yeah. Jay was happy to see those eggplants tonight.
Yeah, Jay was happy to see those eggplants. Jay, what were we saying?
I really like the celebration on his goal.
Oh yeah, he's aggressive with the celebration.
I love his celebration on the goal.
He was tapping those tits.
Yeah,
begging those tits, and he knew he had it, and he was grateful for it. So.
Mm-hmm. That's what he was doing.
I felt it. I definitely felt it tonight.
Interesting. Nice. And what region did you feel this goal?
Well, the rumble went down south, so I was feeling it down there. He was feeling it more up here in the chest region, but
yeah,
mine was.
But for you, south. It was like Val was holding one of those animal crackers. And he was walking it up your belly button line like he did Liv Tyler and Armageddon.
Armageddon.
He was like, I could stand by you just to hear you breathing.
That was
hella great. Yeah.
That's when I knew he was for me, and that was it. Yeah.
Yeah. So there was a Armageddon Nichushkin Orn moment when he scored that, made it 1-1.
Yeah.
We're very happy with that. Right after that was Val with the beauty of a pass to Taze. Taze is right in front of the net by himself. He goes back in. He tries to go 5-hole on Bennington, but it's saved well by Bennington. Right after that, Gerard he's having a strong game. Gerard is moving the puck around. I know kind of towards the back end of the game, he had that turnover on the power play. Blues kind of come down. They end up scoring on it. Yeah, that happened. But besides that, Gerard had a very strong game tonight, which is what we want to see. So many haters on Gerard. I mean, come on, man. Come on.
He was great.
Let's be part of him. Let's lift him up here. Let's not attack. Let's be with it. Let's be with our players. Gerard had a great game tonight. I put OMG. Bowen Byram finds EJ, Mr. Eric Johnson, with a lovely pass, and that's the one where he fans on the shot. It's literally a wide open net. And Bennington just has just because all he can do is have his glove on the ice, and literally EJ just slides it right inside his glove. Yeah. That's another easy goal we should have. Yeah, Jay, did you see that one where Eric Johnson had that wide open net and he fanned on it, just slid it into Bennington's glove?
Yeah, I was speechless. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
you
was
were so speechless that you lost internet connection.
Crazy.
It's because he still has eggplants in his mouth. So.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, exactly.
This is what Bennington was saying when that pass came across. Don't wanna close my eyes. It's just very true. Very true. So I also put here right after that, not long after that, Bennington's playing the puck a lot. You can tell this is a goalie. Likes to go out, likes to play the puck, likes to set up his defenseman kind of easy outs when guys dump the puck in. He likes to go out and play it, get an easy out. But he did end up at the very end kind of find that a struggle because of the Avalanche were on him quick. And then we have our next goal. This is where the Avalanche go up 2-1. Sammy G got Landy with a great hard nose shift. He gets it to Manson up top, who finds Sammy G at the opposite point, and that's when he does that slapper, and that's past Bennington's, or in your quote, his nut hole. So some will say 5-hole, some will say that's straight up a nut hole.
I'm gonna say his nut hole tonight.
Yeah, it was more of a nut hole shot, for sure. Can't argue with that. And then the Avalanche are looking pretty. We go up 2-1 there. Jay, you're feeling when the Avalanche go up 2-1, is this okay, this is where you deserve to be? Or are you pretty confident at this point?
Yeah, I was really confident that we were going to continue doing better than the Blues. I felt like we were going to win this game tonight.
100%.
Yeah, I mean,
you had us losing this game.
Okay, well, that was like a couple
of a
days
bitch.
ago. But during the second period, we did outshoot them 19-9, so we almost doubled their shots.
We dominated.
In the second period. Yeah, we dominated the second period.
Dominated.
40 plus shots on net to this game.
Oh yeah. Domination. Not long after that, Kadri has a great chance. He misses the net, and Kadri had a lot of chances to miss the net a lot of times. Kadri had a bit of a rough one, but he was involved. He was involved in the play.
It still gave them some good confidence, though. Even when you hit the net, I mean, you just know that next one's coming. So
yeah, we wanted it to come. So yeah, Kadri. He had a rough one as far as like his impact in front of the goal, but at the same time, he was involved in some stuff for sure. We get our first penalty of the game. This goes against the Blues. I've got Barbashev. He hooks Burakovsky. This is when Kadri hits the post again. This is the fourth post so far of the game already. I put we need him clinical in this series for us to really, and just the playoffs in general. We're going to need Kadri clinical. We need a regular season Kadri. Kemper has a great save on Nick Leddy, and then the same thing, Ryan O'Reilly. Blues get a couple of shifts here and there. Kemper stays strong. They barely had a sniff, is what I'm saying. Like, again, it's like we dominate. They come in once or twice, and it's like a great scoring chance. It's like, I don't like that. It's like, God, that's a rough goal. And then at the end of the second, it seems like all the Avalanche players, everybody on the ice is calling for the puck. Everybody wants to score. We get really close to some nervy moments for the Blues for Bennington there. Whistle goes. We're going to end it right there. The Avs are up 2-1 after the second period. And Oren, this is all about the game. Beautiful vibration of the phone. Jay, Jesus Christ.
Jay, who's texting you this late at night?
Who's Canadian texting you, Jay? Is that your mom telling you to go to sleep? What's going on here? What's going on here, Jay? Explain before we get into that. Jay,
yeah, because I didn't even hear this question, Jay.
Explain yourself, Jay. Who's texting you?
It was Scotty.
Yeah, I was about to say, if it's Scotty, I'm going to slap him.
Scotty
needs to be watching our stream, not talking.
Yeah. Come on.
Okay, what's that question though?
Question was, we were up 2-1 in the second. Was this more of what you expected in this game with the dominant play? We're more comfortable here. Were you worried about the third period? Do you think we were going to let off, or you felt like we were going to continue to push the play?
I thought the Avalanche were going to lose this game. To be honest,
yes, you did.
I did. I thought they were going to lose 3-2, and they actually ended up winning 3-2.
3-2.
So,
You're pretty close.
yeah, I was a little bit opposite on that, but I figured that our that we weren't going to be as disciplined tonight, but you know what? We were more disciplined than I thought, and that's a good sign. So, hopefully that leads into the next few games to be better disciplined and for us to beat their asses. I mean,
fuck yeah. And we're gonna get on that discipline because we're gonna pull out a moment where we were just undisciplined a little bit, and we paid the price for it.
yeah.
Third period starts. Jay, we come out guns blazing. I get some great shifts by the Avs. You know, Darren Helm has a half breakaway. He misses it wide. We got a good save by Bennington on Gerard. We're dominating the play. All of a sudden, the Blues come down, and Robbie Thomas makes a nice play with a shot. He kind of does a little deke there. Gets a quick shot, and I was like, it's like versus the Preds when we played the Preds. They don't get many opportunities, but you know, it's nervy. It's nervy. You know, it's nervy when they come down and make a play on the attack. And then I got on here. What happened? Another post? Because this looked like it should have been a goal. It's Cogliano. So no freaking way. Cogliano, after a beautiful pass, he hits the post for a one-time deflection for the fifth freaking time. It looked in. It was one of those ones that looked inner post, but it wasn't. It was a fifth freaking post. And then, like,
we all yelled for nothing.
Yeah, we all yell for nothing. We're all wasting our time for nothing. Right after that, Lehkonen has a great chance. He shoots it right into Bennington. That's the one where he gets his stick lifted like last second. Can't put the puck past Bennington. Kind of shoots it right into Bennington there. And then, it stays there. Now, because of this, eventually, you play around so long, we don't put the puck in the net. We don't get that 2-goal lead. We finally get our first penalty. It is a pretty weak penalty. Jay, do you remember our first penalty? Devontae's with a little holding.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts on that? You think that was a fair, justified call, or you think that was a little bit soft?
Yeah, that was a really tough. Yeah, that's like your preseason penalty.
Yeah. That's an AHL preseason penalty call.
Yeah,
that stuff goes on all night. Yeah, that stuff goes on all night.
Yeah.
Yeah. But either way, it was called. I got a trip on, Devontae's. It was on Tays. We go, oh, pardon me. Excuse me, guys. Got a trip on Tays, and we go on our second power play. Okay, that's right. We get a power play first. Sorry. Blues with a good solid kill, and then we get the weak penalty on Tays. So Tays draws the penalty, and then he gets a penalty. It's a Blues power play, and then this is when Jordan Kyrou, the guy I kind of called, I was like, this guy could be a problem. And, he's a good player. I like him. But we have a bad line change. We clear the puck out. We try to get the change in. Blues get it back really quick. Jordan Kyrou gets it. There's a couple, he kind of almost mishandles the puck, but he kind of keeps it in the same way. Little toe drag, shoots it. And this is one that Kemper should have saved. And it ties it at 2-2. Oren, that goal, that was a savable goal, right? I mean, that's one Kemper wish he would have had back.
Yeah, it was a little soft. I mean, I say the defense could have jumped in front of it, to be honest. It felt like we were a little bit lacking on defensiveness on that play, but we were all kind of watching it happen.
Yeah.
I don't know. Someone
it was a bad change
and just jumped in.
Yeah. Bad change. Jordan Kyrou, he's a skillful player. Comes in, gets a little lucky with a little toe drag, but he's a skillful player. Shoots it through Kemper, who should have made the save, in my opinion. Jay, should he have made that save? What do you think? You think it was a little bit of soft by Kemper, or do you think it was a good goal?
Darcy usually doesn't let in a bad goal like that. He's pretty solid in front.
Yeah, it's one of
I
those
guess.
things that I
Yeah.
I think that he didn't see a lot of puck action tonight. It was just one of those ones where all of a sudden, I mean, he's very close in front of him, and he ends up just ripping it, and it doesn't even have to be top shelf far side, like away from the goalie. It's just one of those ones where he's so close. He's a good shot. It's a a hard shot, even in close, that just doesn't make the save on. He's just not seeing a lot of pucks tonight, and kind of showed.
Yeah. Maybe he was a bit nervous on that shot.
Yeah. Well, we're not paying him to be nervous, Jay. Okay? Do you hear me? We're not paying him to be nervous.
Full
Okay.
budget.
Okay. We're paying him to win games, which he just did. Okay. I have on there right after that goal. It's kind of a softer goal by Kemper, and I get it. It's like Jesus, Kadri cannot hit shit in his life right now. He's just missing every shot he's just missing everything. I know he's ringing a poster too, but it's just kind of rough. He's just kind of having a rough go of it shooting wise, at least shooting wise on that. We get another penalty. This is the one where Braden Shin decides to just act like the camera in the penalty box raped his wife, and he just went at it. He just destroyed him. He was not happy. That camera had no chance to survive. That camera had children. And this is what we don't talk about enough in this game, like cameras having children. I mean, the camera had children. It's got microbots.
It could have had children.
It could have had children. He destroyed the camera.
He was pissed.
Elon Musk is suing him currently for what he's done in the penalty box. So that's a lawsuit Braden Shin's not going to win. And good. I'm glad he won't. Anyway, he has I say he has an accidental high stick. It kind of is, but it's still a high stick on Josh Manson. Braden Shin's not happy. We have a good few looks, but we are headed to overtime. It stays 2-on-2 after the regulation. Jay, we're going in overtime. It's 2v2. What's your confidence level looking like for the Avalanche going into overtime? As I loudly turn the page.
Yeah. That's pretty good. I think that the Avalanche were gonna win it, and the crowd was gonna really get loud and crazy.
Crowd's been great. The ball has been wonderful in these playoffs. I was happy to hear it tonight. Can't wait to be there. Hopefully Thursday night myself. Some of you son of a bitches sell your tickets. Hopefully I can jump on one of those ticket sales. Try to jump on the game. I'd like to do some fan interviews for that game. But yeah.
That would be great.
I was still feeling pretty confident overtime. I'm always nervy. It's overtime. I mean, just anything can happen. But
exactly.
I'm feeling pretty confident, confident in our team. We're dominating the play. I expect more of the same. It's going to take an error on our end, bad play, turnover for the Blues to get in.
We did dominate overtime. We had 13 shots, and they had 0. They literally had 0 shots. So
yeah, it's because we're way better.
Overtime was our game.
Yeah. So, got overtime starts. We don't score in our remaining 40 whatever seconds left of the power play, but we do look lively. We look good. We had a great chance after Landy wins the face-off. Bennington just grabs the shot. Another save by Bennington. This is when Big Dick Val. He has a great rebound chance. He cannot get it past Bennington. And again, that's the thing. I mean, you get a lot of chances. Goalie makes saves, and that's when a little bit of doubt starts creeping in your mind. At least as a fan, you're like, oh, shit. It's just one of those wands. It just saves all the shit, and they come down one time and score. Please, God, don't let it be this time. And thankfully, it was not this time. I put on here, we can't get it past, Val's a great rebound. We can't get it past Bennington's glove. We're out shooting them 51-25 at this point. And then right when I put that down, we have our boy, the man, the trade by Joe Sakic, Beautiful trade. Mr. Josh Manson. OT winner.
It was beautiful. It's a beautiful shot.
Oh, I said there's a ton of shots and scrambles. The puck finds Manson. He roofs it with a wrista past Bennington for the winner. Sammy G celebration with Mr. Josh Manson. You know, Elise, wonderful to see you. Wonderful to see you. Well, you always come late. You are you only up at like 2 to 4 a.m.? What are you doing? I mean, what are we thinking here? We love to have you. We want you to be part of every show. We were very sad not to see you in the past couple of shows, but it's like you're always on like late night. Like, what? Do you guys remember that late night show? It was like before like, the internet was big, and they had like the late night date shows where they like, went on dates late at night. It was called something I can't remember, but it was really weird. Oh, she's been here. She's just been quiet. Why be quiet? You trying to listen to this nonsense? Come on. You're better than us. You're bigger than us. Gerard jumping into Manson's arms after the game. Yes, it was. That's what I want to talk about. I mean, Manson goal is the best, but is it better than Gerard leaping with his hands in the air with pom-poms? And then Manson catching him and then throwing him 200 feet in the air, spinning in 2 360s. It's just like, you know, what's that movie with Will Ferrell and Napoleon Dynamite?
Blades of Glory.
Blades of Glory. Thank you, Tanner. Blades of Glory. It was like Blades of Glory moment. Sammy Gerard threw his pom-poms in the air, celebrating the OT goal. And by God, we deserved it. I mean, the fact that the Blues even got in overtime. I mean, let's be Blues fans. I mean, come on. I know you guys are going to watch this, and I'm glad you do. And I hope you come jump on the show sometime because I'd like to talk to you. But you guys know the fact you guys got in overtime or even relevant. It was. We're very fortunate. Jay, did you believe the Blues were fortunate to be in this position? Get us into overtime. Make this a game.
Yeah, they had Bennington having a great night, and like I was saying earlier, every opportunity they had, they scored.
Yeah.
But the Avalanche really dominated the game.
The whole game.
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole freaking game. So, or your thoughts really quick here before we shut her down. I mean, Manson, OT win. And there, I mean, that was what you. I mean, by the time it was overtime, we're all nervous. I'm always nervous. You have to be in any overtime game, but like, when it was all the dust was settled, it was like, what da?
Yeah, I thought our boys played very well collectively. They all came together and they proved that we are the team for the Stanley Cup tonight for sure. I mean, we were from the beginning to the end. We had so much pressure on them, and we had so many shots. I mean, I was glad to see so many shots tonight. I mean,
yeah, hammering. The hammer of Thor.
If you don't take shots, then you don't make goals. So
that's right.
You know, and our defense.
If you don't do squats, you have a flat ass.
Kelmakar did have that one turnover in the first period, which was unfortunate. But you know what? His defense was impeccable at the throughout the game. So I was glad that he came back and recovered from his mistakes. So.
Yeah, Elise says, I'm not going to lie. I was disappointed in the third. I just felt like there was too many turnovers. I was super nervous for OT. I mean, you have to always be nervous for OT, especially when you're dominating a game throughout. The other team is able to hang on to push it. You just always feel like there's like a weird random play that's very possible. Jay, you were going to say something about that?
Yeah, I've seen that one coming a lot in my life of watching hockey games.
Especially as a Canadiens fan.
Yeah, exactly. When you're a Canadiens fan, you can feel all of that pain.
Well, like I told you, you guys went to a Stanley Cup final. We haven't been there since 2001. So congratulations, you sick son of a bitch.
But of course, like she was saying, like of course the Avalanche had a bit of a struggle in the turn, but they find a way to get it through and win the game in
Yeah.
overtime. That's what matters. First game of the series is really important.
The first game is so important. I mean, the teams that usually win the first game usually win the
The tone,
series. I don't even know what the numbers are, but yeah, it's
yeah,
massive. So the Avs win 3-2 in overtime. All right, boys, let's focus now. We'll just push on as we end it. Game two, Orrin. Do you have a prediction? Game two. What are you feeling? What's gonna happen?
Um, I think we're gonna play a lot like tonight. We showed that we could shoot the pucks on net. So I think in the second game we're gonna have a lot more shots as well, and we're gonna probably be above their game also. And I think we're gonna end up winning. I'll say 4-1. I'll say our
I
defense
like
is
4-1, dude. That's what
yeah,
I was
I'd
gonna.
say our defense is going to be really great as well, and our offense is. We're not going to hit the post this time. We're going to get it into the fucking net. So I think it's going to be 4-1.
Yeah. You say 4-1. That's exactly
4-1
what I was
win.
gonna say.
Yep.
Hellstorm 4-1 Avs. I was gonna say 4-1 Avs too. I just feel like, and of course, it could go another way. It could be tight affair. You know, we could get a few more penalties. Blues could capitalize. It could go the
Yeah.
other way. Blah 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 blah. But I don't know. I feel like we can come out strong, score a couple goals early, or before they can at least get one, establish our dominance like we should have done tonight. And I feel like, look, we dominated and we weren't able to put it through, and we still got the win, so we were able to put it through. Better freaking watch out. I also like 4-1 a lot. Myself, I feel us winning it. I hope I am able to go to the game, and you sacks of shits that are watching this that has some free tickets available for not free, obviously, but any tickets Thursday you're looking to push, let me know. I'm looking for tickets for Thursday. Um, should be a fun time. Jay,
yeah,
what is your prediction for game two, buddy?
yeah. I was considering 3-2 or 4-2, but I'll go with 4-2 Avalanche.
Beautiful. We'll take it. We'll take
Yeah,
it.
game
Um,
winner,
game winner, who?
Lehkonen.
Oh, I like it. I like that a lot. It's a good shout, Jay. At least with
Shout
it
out to
easily could have.
Lekanen.
Yeah, shout out to Lekanen. Shout out to Lees. It could have easily been. Wait, it easily could have been if they'd hit the net, not the post. That happens. You don't have to do sad face.
Yeah,
At least we
just
won the game. We won the game. You don't have to do sad face. We won. It's sad face if we lost in overtime and those posts came back to bite us, but they did not. We won the game. We were by far the better team. We showed our dominance. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it clean. Don't get penalties against this team. What did I say? Do not get penalties. We got one penalty. They freaking scored on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's just let that be. And we were very well disciplined. If you told me I would take one penalty
We
against the
were
team
way more
every freaking game,
disciplined than I thought we would be.
we were very disciplined. But just goes to show you can't screw around. Tell it, I know, but we won. But we won. So enjoy the win.
Great one.
I'm enjoy the next day off. Try to find some tickets for the game on Thursday. And just the fact that we can keep this under 40 minutes, let's go ahead and get this. Jay, let's end this. Thank you, Jason. Staying up late. My God, it's like 9 a.m. your time in Canada.
And you didn't even disconnect.
My God, you really put in the effort. Jay, we'll let you go. We appreciate you being on the show, buddy. We'll see you again soon. I will hope you have a great sleep. Any last words before you go night-night?
Go Avalanche and let's win next game, baby.
Oh, yeah. Very straight. Orrin, same thing?
Yeah, same thing. I think we're gonna dominate game two. So, good luck, St. Louis. Fucking
Good luck,
bitches.
St. Louis. Okay, well, okay, so let's call them that. Let's call them names. Don't tell them good luck, and then yeah, okay, yeah, call them as many names as possible. Yeah, that's what I would say. I would agree. I expect a little bit more of a dominant win. Game two. Let's get it going here, boys. See if we can get to the game, get some interviews going. If not, we'll do another post game. Either way, we love the Avalanche. Great win, great effort. Even going into overtime, Blues didn't deserve it. We stuck with the plan. We stuck with what worked, and we got what we deserved. Thank you very much, people, for watching, and who will watch in the future. This is Avs Fan TV. Get on the show, bitches. What are you
Let's go
thinking?
Avalanche.
What are you thinking? Yeah,
motherfuckers.
get on the show.
Get the fuck out of here.
Bitches. Yeah, what are you thinking? Fuck you.
We love you.
We love you.
Go
Blues.
Avalanche.
We love you. We love blues music, but we hate the team. Shit. Bye, bitches.